If there's one thing, just one thing that you need to know if you want to do well in math, is that there's simply no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts to math. You just need to practice a lot. And I know that this is something that a lot of students don't want to hear because maybe other tuition centers or people that you talk to tell you that, oh, actually math is very easy and all you need is just this XXX number of hacks and so on and so forth. But really at the core of it, if you want to be good at math or really anything that you do in life, a lot of it just comes down to doing a lot of volume work. So I have been a student myself, going through secondary school, then Hwa Chong JC, then now in university studying computer science. So I'm still technically a student myself. And I've also tutored over 200 to 300 students just over the past 2 to 3 years at my math tuition center called Dewa Math Academy. And if there's one thing that I've seen over the past 2 to 3 years, is that the students that really improved the most in the shortest amount of time, they did a lot of volume practice. Because the thing about math is that it's an application subject. And if you ask yourself, logically speaking, if you have a skill and if you repeat that skill 10 times versus if you repeat that skill 100 times, in the attempt that you repeat the skill 100 times, you're going to be more proficient at the skill. It just works like that. If you are able to apply the formula 100 times versus if you apply the formula just one time, you're just going to be so much more confident when in the exam when you apply the same formula because you have did it the past 100 times. Volumes, when I said volume work, right? Volume actually builds confidence. It's by doing a lot of volume that you build confidence in what you do, because every single time you do something, when you put in a rep, it signals back to you that you are competent in that task that you're doing. And at my math tuition center, I take the analogy and I really instill it into every single thing that we do. That's why for all of our worksheets that we give out at the center, every worksheet is not simple, it's not simplistic, right? We have many questions. Ask any of my students at my math tuition center, all of our worksheets have many questions. And I really scrutinize every single worksheet to the T because I want our students to be able to do as much volume work as easily as possible, right? And just a side note, we even include all of our answers at the bottom right hand corner so that our students can get instant feedback whenever they do our worksheets. And this not only just applies to our worksheets, but it also applies to our weekly tests, because we do a lot of tests every single week. It's by building this type of volume, this type of consistency for every single week that our students get a lot of experience doing test papers under time conditions. And that's how they become proficient in exams and not succumb to exam pressure. It's because I put them through the simulated conditions every single week. And it's all just doing the things that actually work many times, week after week, rep after rep. So if you're a student, secondary school student taking G3 math from Sec 1 to Sec 4 this year, or even a Sec 5 or private candidate, or if you're a JC student looking to really up your game in math, trust the process. And if you are looking to get tutored by me personally, just WhatsApp this number here and I'll just send you the details to my classes. So no pressure to join the classes. I'll just send you the details and we'll see if ultimately this is a good fit for you, because I don't want you to come in if it's not a good fit for you. So we want this to be the good fit for you. And if you feel like Chinatown is still too far for you, but you still get tutored by me personally, just WhatsApp this number over here, the word library, and I'll send you details about my library, an online archive portal of every single fundamental concept in the whole syllabus, all recorded from scratch, as well as our topical test papers, yearly test papers that comes with our 24/7 turnaround premium marking service. So for more information, just reach out. I'll send it over to you.